Moonbeams, Poems by Joshua Hodge. Text copyright 2024 by Joshua Hodge. Read to you by the author. In memory of my grandmother, Marion Wilkinson Wolfe. Just looking up at the moon is very powerful for me. Many times God has spoken to me when I gaze upon the moon. Tonight the moon shines bright, while clouds quickly race past it. Maybe because the moon is always constant in the midst of a changing sky, it reminds me of the never-changing, always-present anchor which is God in my life. Moonrise. Mystic, magic moonbeams disperse over mountain breaks. All is still, all is quiet. Not a ripple, not a rustle, but in the hollow distance, a lonely loon echoes. I sit upon the pebbly shore of this mighty, majestic lake, but in the night it speaks no grandeur, just silhouetted peaks, cloaked in deep darkness, against a star-stretched canvas, a beauty that is rare, mysterious, ominous, serene, hiding much unseen, then a tender touch from another, a chill in the mountain air. Embraced in the midst of darkness, an unexplained sentiment. I'll never know what's out there, but let me know what's right here. Imagination. Mountain melodies. The mountains are a melody, gifted to us all. As peaks rise and valleys bow, notes climb and notes fall. Each mountain is its own song, made for us to sing. Wondrous praises crafted through the prairie's ring. I look upon the ridgeline of this mighty mountain range and think about the song our awesome Creator sang, when in His glorious splendor the mountains He did form, and in these lofty peaks a melody He adorned. Polebridge Nights, to Jan and Clara. Dark pines stand as giants in front of an infinite, star-studded depth. Pocketed in this fold of peace I walk, on this forested road, in the night's mystique. A rogue star shoots past the Milky Way, distracted, lost in the expanse. Dizzy for a moment, I bump shoulders. I come back down. I'm here. He says it's perfect. She laughs in delight. I am so content with champions of friendship, wrapped in beauty and companionship, amidst the forest in the cold of night. God is with us. When the thunder pounds and the lightning strikes, there is light breaking the sky. When the sea curls and the waves crash, there is movement in the salty air. When the winds whip and the tree falls, I sink my pen into my thoughts to prod what I can find. A life so orchestrated, so divine. Who am I that I am so blessed, with hardship and trial, yet my soul is at rest? At Elkhorn. When the sage and sweet grass in the breeze sets my breath at ease, when the warmth and power of the sun brings to thaw the freeze, when I observe the mule deer trample curious and free, the birds sing, the crickets ring, and buzz about the bees, when I'm hidden in nature's wonder book and everything's alive, I know there is a constant hope. I know I will survive. Sand Point. The train skirts over a long bridge and slips into the pines, while water laps against great rocks and the sun warms through to shine. Through the crystal blue, fish swim around. The gentle sound of seagulls in the distance abound. Along the path is wispy grass and a wildflower spread. Now I lay upon the sandy shore and rest my weary head. The water dances before me with the gentle breeze. Let me take a deep breath, O set my soul at ease. How can I behold such beauty? Oh, how can it be that you created all this and set it just before me? Summer fragrances. There is stale, still pond water, pine needles baking in the sun, gentle mountain flowers catching the breeze. Through daisy meadows fragrances run, crisp alpine aromas from the furthest snowy peaks, mixing with the summertime heat, brush against my burnt skin, swelteringly sweet. A hidden campfire out there, warming something to eat, crackling embers, smoking wood. Am I misunderstood? A deer curiously tramples by, with all to smell and all to behold. Despite what I am told, I am not alone. The wolf. Elusive, strong, loyal, and fierce, with a gaze that will capture and pierce. With a quietude so resolute, or a howl of haunts and fortitude, trotting with a sure destination, a favorite of creation. Maggie. There was a young lady at the Merc, who was mighty and fair. When she didn't know what to do, she threw her hands up in the air. Her cappuccinos were so fine, and she always found the time to laugh and smile and care, a flower oh so rare. Enlisted. Who I am, who I've become, is the sum of all I've done. Through all the toil and all the pain, the pounding of the summer rain, I've made it to the other side, where I abide, where I reside. In the light, seeking what's right, by tough decisions day and night, by lonesome tears, facing fears, a gritty will to persevere. Now as plants take hold, I must be bold, rooted in the truth that's told, that whatever is my constitute is based on decisions resolute, by sacrifice and labor, and my relationship with the Savior. For who I am is not all of me. There is much more to me, you see, designed by Him who lives within, to guide my will and steer from sin. He provides the strength to resist, the will to persist, but in making decisions, it's me He enlists. Late summer. The stream bed is dry, the sun is brutal, everything is dusty and thirsty. I am parched, you are weary. Late summer pains reign, it's been too much, overdone. I wanted the sun, I wanted the warmth, but now I'm thirsty for springtime's folly, the simple innocence, the anticipation, the bubbling brook, trickling creek, rushing river, sprouting buds. Now all is still, worn out from summer's pleasure. Come back to me, O spring. I'll be waiting for you again. Northern Lights. Night walk for the soul, talking about what is and what to be. What kind of men are we? The importance of one's word. Then we round a turn. Brilliant sky, purple hues, mixed with blues and greens. Angelic beams, a sight serene. Excitement great to catch a view for both us new. Northern lights in the mid of night, over glacier peaks. It's not what we seek, but what we will keep in memory forever. A walk in each other's company to let our thoughts run free. A saunter to share our cares and say farewell. Meet again Time will tell. Brother, I will miss you. But oh, these northern lights, what a gift from heaven, what a surprise. Can I believe my eyes? Shed a tear, as we capture here a memory rare. Wrap it up, store it away, take it back out one day, for it's our treasure, no one can measure. Remember, we'll say, that summer night we went for a walk just to talk. My way with words. My words are my tools. I sharpen them at night to pierce through your heart and instill what is right. I will pick the best tools for just what to say, for when it comes to my words, I'll have my own way. I can chop down a tree, blast open the gate, tear through the field, make you irate. But if I craft you some words, tenderly so, take heed of the message, let the words sow. For it's a skillful incision, a thoughtful decision, to tell you I love you with careful precision. Float my own boat. There is a ship that's sinking slowly into the sea. Do we try and save it, or just let it be? It's awfully loud and unruly, and thinks it's just the best. All fun and games, until it lays to rest. Its pretentious crew is guided, not by what is true, but only by mere feelings that come out of the blue. I would be more careful. Deceptive is the heart. Sailing such a ship is a skillful art. Now on the deck I stand conflicted, for I am one of the mates. But I have a plan, convicted, and I know it's not too late. Though the crew all seeks mere pleasure and deceptive fame, I seek gold and treasure I'll work hard to claim. Though the ship is sinking, on this I won't gloat. I have a little lifeboat, and on this boat I'll float. Autumn's Haiku. Crisp autumn apple, how sweet and indulgent, a witch's poison. The cabin roof. A scurry, then the squirrel leaps, a rustling of leaves as fall wind sweeps. A tree branch rests, then scoots on by, the dancing of the raindrops as the heavens nigh. It is autumn, this is proof, all upon my cabin roof. From the mountain top. The rivers and streams below me are so busy. I hear water rush over rocks and fall. But up here, above the forest, in the clouds, on the rocky tops, all their efforts seem trivial. I observe as the clouds, the mist, the fog below me crawls, rises, and expands. The landscape grows larger. New windows open, displaying distant peaks and the lowest valleys. From the depths everything rises. The trees in all directions stretch as high as they can. The mountains point to the sky and roll on their backs, gazing above in wonder. The fog slowly, steadily, in all directions, rises to blend into the white sky, majestically, beautifully, like praise being lifted into heaven. And what do I see? What do I feel? That all my efforts are but rushing water. Life throws me into a river. All endeavors are to keep the water flowing. But here on the mountaintop, I find perspective. The landscape of life is much larger than my river, and the beauty much greater than what I see. One day, I will leave my river. My spirit will rise like the fog, and the clouds will part ways to reveal a vista complete. But now I return to the forest, to the water, to the rush and flow. Yet I know I am only below, and above I am a part of something bigger. Flor de mar. In the heart of the vast oceanic blue, a bloom unlike any, a curious hue. Flor de mar, the siren of the sea, she beckons with allure, voluptuous and free. With petals flamboyant, yet colors askew, she thinks herself rare, a fantastical view, a flower which conquers the ocean's embrace, but nestled in her heart is a rancorous space. Her beauty is spoiled, her scent repelling. Arrogance oozes, though her charm compelling. The sea wisely whispers, beware of her spell. Her heart is all rigid, she won't tell. Her morals like seashells, brittle and frail. Her life like a ship's rigging, tangled in gale. But Flor de Mar thinks herself second to none, a treasure to be sought by each lord's son. So she tolls the sea, everything at a cost. Thus sailors keep distance, or sanity lost. Oh, how the sea is her profit, her plunder, though her pirating ways make all hearts asunder. Alas, she dances with the waves, casting nets afar, the seafarer weary of this flor de mar. For a flower may bloom where the ocean's waves sweep, but her maleficent rarity makes the sailor's soul weep. Despite she thinks herself unique, a singular delight, the sea tells a different tale in the hush of the night. For it's not the petals, nor colors so bold, but the bitter old heart and the stories untold. Flor de mar, what a nautical sight, presumptuous and odd in the moon's gentle light. A lesson we learn from your pitiful ways. Your heart has no holding, no anchors, no bays. Flor de la Mar was a Portuguese ship built in 1502. She sank. She's also a heartless woman. Old Man Ocean. Old Man Ocean is dressed in turquoise blue. His white beard lays across the shore. He is rich in treasures and stories to tell. He tells me something. What is it? He repeats. What is it? He repeats. A mystery. Louder, softer, louder, he repeats. Endlessly he speaks, but is never understood. Losing focus. You are an abandoned capital of a boastful civilization, but now just a ghost town of crumbling halls and courts. Your citizens, turned to stone, crowd the streets. A tribute you are to what was, but a warning of what can be if one loses focus. Ocean wave. I sit alone. Hello, moon. Hello, sky. Let's cry and melt into the ocean so we can crash upon the shore. Farewell to that emotion. Courage. I put it on the line because I know what's true. I will face this fear, a thing I have to do. For challenges make the man, so I run into the storm. There is a specific moment to which all of us are born. Lightning slashes, thunder crashes, water flooding. I am trudging. Will I make it? It's not certain. Future hides behind a curtain. Led by conviction, not intuition, not my ambition, but spiritual ignition. A sacrifice will be the price. What will happen? I roll the dice. Trust in Almighty? It's what I'll do. This is courage, found in few. Farewell inspiration. Violent raindrops crash upon the window, ping against the screen, angry, obscene. Now the air is full of care, and starry nights are rare. But catch me if you dare. It caught me in its snare. It brings me to close my book, one day another look. For I left something in those mountains, which here I cannot find. It is the inspiration that captivates my mind. I left it in a meadow. I hung it by the brook. It's floating on the river. It's in a cabin nook. I will come back to find it, calling with the loon, amidst a twinkling canvas, ushering in the moon. But now I close the window, as I close my book. Storms move quickly by. I need to keep dry. Bye. The moon. The moon, though mysterious, is loyal, always loyal. And as long as the moon is there, then so will I be. May they fear you while the sun endures, and as long as the moon, throughout all generations. Psalm 72:5.